all, welcome back. Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. And today we're going to do a little bit of a building thing. Yeah, I know I said I was going to do less building this season, but I really want to do this one because, as you can see, where we are is in the big iron pit. So we've only excavated about 6% of this pit, and we have pulled basically, I don't know, actually a little bit more than that out probably. Well, no, I guess because it's a little over a K. I think we pulled out like about 1,100 or so. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a crafting area over here, and we're going to do it as a full-on like of an expansion base. I want to do it as an actual mining base. So what we need to do is to start setting it up as a base. What I have done is to go ahead. Come on, you're gonna make me do it this way, aren't you? All right. Is to go ahead and build a bunch of blocks so that we can basically just as we go, we'll end up building a base. The idea is that once we have all of this done, right? Yes, okay. So we're basically capping off the resource so that we know where we are as far as the mining process is. And we're going to have a set of stairs that come in as well. Right, so that's everything. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we are fully capped off now. We have our core here. We haven't powered the thing up, and I don't think we're going to power it up in the near future. I am just basically getting it in a situation where we can get in and out of here fairly easily. Alright, so we're going to go that. What did you do? Come on, let me up. Thank you. Actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and swap this out. We're going to go ahead and put some elevators in. So that we can get in and out of this place. We are going to have, this is going to be our actual crafting area, so I'm going to take the lid off of this place. And what we're going to do is have a tower that comes up out of here. So we're actually going to go ahead and have it about there. So now that we have this, we're going to take all of the stuff out of here. So let's reload that. And we're going to leave that light hanging right there for just the immediate future, at least. And so now we have the area for our defense tower. And then from here we're going to actually do a platform based off of where we are right now. And this is going to require me to do this oh so carefully. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that in place, that's okay. Careful, Hal. You know how the game likes to try and kill you. All right. So, oh, that's not good. Okay, that could have been much, much worse. Alright, so what we're trying to do is not kill ourselves while we're building this thing. Alright, that's always a good thing, is to not commit suicide when building your defense platforms. Alright. So we have that. One of the things that I do want to do is to bring... Actually, actually, go ahead and leave those. So we're going to have this. Because, you know, it's got to make sense, right? All right. And then from there, we are going to have it progress down. What are we doing? Why did that not sound? Oh, you know what? I actually wanted to do this off the center line. Oh, I'll have to come back and fix that, but that's okay. Right. Okay. So now that we have that, let us take the other blocks out. Okay, that is that block there, right? Yes. Okay, so there we go. And we have a strut. And we're going to do that. We're going to repeat that on all four sides. And on this side, I may actually brace it up against the building. Whoa. Ah, flak tower shooting at the hostile aliens. If you ever want to see what the flak tower looked like from range, there you go. Alright. And up we go. Alright. So, now from here, we're actually going to do... I want this to go up another 4 blocks or so. Yeah, I think 4 blocks will work. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the gun emplacement on top of this. Is that 4? 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Alright, so this is going to go... how do we want to do this? Yeah, we'll do it that way. Damn it. I swear this game likes to mess with me. Alright. Let's take this piece out. And basically, we need the 3x3 to be big enough to put the gun in place on it. And then we're going to have, let's see, this is going to be the side towards the actual tower, or towards the base, rather. Come on. There we go. And then we'll have the elevator go up from here as well. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough. Okay. So I need to go back and make a few more of these. Let's get rid of that so we can actually see what we're doing. And like I said, this will be the elevator going up to the gunnery tower. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do a couple of these. I think I'm only going to do the one. I think I only want the one tower. And when we're done with this, this will be basically the mining rig assembly. That'll take us into here. As we clear all of this out, we'll end up building up the walls in here so that we have a place to work from. Yeah, I think this will work nicely. Alright, so let's go to there and there. Alright, so we have capped off the resource. We have an area to do our mining from. And like I said, as we expand out, we will continue the base out from here. But it's going to start out as a mining operation. And, come on. And as we dig through and we start running into areas where we need to be able to get back out. We'll just keep adding in more elevators as we need to. Because if this is less than 10%, that means this is going to be a really big hole when we're done. And I wanted to have an area where I would be able to do things where I don't have to keep running back and forth across the surface of the planet. And I really don't want to dig a tunnel between the base and here. I may eventually do that, but I don't want to have a formal tunnel there so that it's a long corridor. All right. But yeah, this keeps basically everything out of the general line of fire of any hostiles that come in. And we just need, I don't know, like another 4, what is that, 4? Yeah, another 4 elevators. So I'm going to head back, we're going to go make the elevators, and then we'll put the gun in place, get some power into the thing so that we have a base set up. And yeah, we'll see what happens when we come back. Alright, see you shortly. And we're back. Alright, so I've been doing a little bit of work, and like I said, I'm not really going to do too much of this stuff on camera. Let's go ahead and drop that over there. Let's pick this stuff up. And I'll show you what we've been working on. Before we get too far out. Wanted to make sure we actually had all of our fuel taken care of. Okay. So that's our new base, right? Well, the beginnings of it anyway. So now we have the gun in place. We have the ladder going up. As you can see, we went ahead and put some O2 and a health kit out here, or a health station. Excuse me. And we have the scaffolding in here showing you, giving you a little teaser glimpse of what's on the level below. The scaffolding on this side will actually come out to here as well. At least that's the idea. We'll see how it actually works. I went ahead and put in, I guess you could call it like a overseer's office or maintenance or something like that, like a welcoming center. And we're going to mark this portion out here as the landing area for any of the ships that may be picking up cargo. Alright, so for this, we're going to go ahead and put some lights on this thing so that we can see it at night. Yes, alright. Because remember, this isn't supposed to be a stealth base of any kind. This is an actual industrial working base. So, they're going to have a little bit better illumination than you would on a stealth military base. Alright, so when you come inside, we have a refrigerator over here for storing food. We don't have anything in there yet. And then the food maker, the food processor. I will probably put one of the sets of chairs in over here, that sofa lounge thing. I haven't decided yet. I might just put a desk and a chair or something. We'll see. So you have the elevator coming down, and this is your first working level. Down here, as you can see, we have the constructor, and I did just go ahead and use the small regular constructor. I should say the large constructor, but we put in a couple of cargo boxes to store things so you could have raw materials as well as processed goods. And this is pretty much going to be open to the environment. And I have a random section in here. I'm probably going to have to pull some blocks out and see if I can figure out where that's latching in from. But yeah, basically we're going with an oil rig design. So you're going to have your level here, which will be basically your operational level. This is where your assemblers will be, any of your construction goods. That'll all be on this floor. So we come down into the superstructure, and this will be, once it's done, will be fully enclosed. You have a couple of fuel cells here. You have your large generator, and then this will be a hallway that comes back and around so you can do your maintenance and upkeep patrol. And of course you have your core, and then on this side, you know, you have another access to the ladder. We're gonna close that gap off. And yeah, so as we excavate this out, we'll end up putting in catwalks. And what we'll do is the catwalks will extend out from here, from the central hallway, and then there it'll loop around the open cavity area as we are able to progress through. And then as we continue down, this is the active mine area. This is where we're actually going to be pulling out the most of our resources. And again, once we get it to the point where things are mostly done, at least for the actual working areas, the rest of this just becomes a as we expand out scenario. Alright, that may have gotten that little random bit we had upstairs. Let's see, anything else down here? Nope. Yeah, see, I need to figure out where that is going. Alright, so let's take a look really quick and see if we can figure this out. So we know it's coming up through here, but we're not seeing it on this side, so I'm guessing it's coming up through the wall here. Yeah, it looks like it's coming up through the wall there. Alright. Let's check, make sure here. Yeah. Okay, so it is coming up through that wall. Alright, which means we're going to have to take part of the wall apart and try and figure out... Oh, here, may as well do it, right? So yeah, it is coming up through here. And it ends here. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come through and take a look at it and see if I can figure out exactly where the heck this thing is attaching to. Because I've got a couple of those just like random pieces through here. And I'm not quite sure where they're connected to. So yeah, this is basically all I've been doing, is just excavating this out and trying to clean it up a little bit. I think we're about done on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and say we're done with this episode because I am out of time, and so, you know, when I'm out of time, I'm out of here. So if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate knowing that you're enjoying it, and it's probably the easiest way to let me know you're enjoying the content. If you have any questions or comments, you know, there's a section below each video. Feel free to use it. If you don't use it, I don't know that you have comments or questions, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having it. So... Alright, as I usually say, folks, I am out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I know I had a great time bringing this to you, and if you, I hope you enjoyed it as well. And as always, if you, you know what? I'm just out of here. So, as always, folks, take care and be safe out there.